Hello everyone, this is ThatBigBird. Welcome back to another video. And recently, me and my friends beat Minecraft over Minecraft Realms, and it took 7 days. And so I decided to do a recap of what happened. So here we go. Alright, so obviously we started off by punching trees, because that's how you always start off Minecraft. And at this point, it was just me and my one other friend playing. At this point, we had to get a boat because we were sort of in the middle of the ocean, and so that's what we did. The next thing you know, I was already getting stone because you gotta be quick in Minecraft, or you'll just drag along forever. So I upgraded to stone tools. I found my first iron fairly quickly, actually, which is nice. The next thing I want to do is start exploring caves because I need a lot of iron. So I made some torches to start lighting things up, and the offhand is amazing. It's a very good feature of Minecraft for caving. And the next thing you know, I got more iron, because, yeah, I found this really cool part of a cave, and I could not resist placing a torch. And it was super cool. Water came down from the ceiling. Man, it was pretty awesome. And it brought me back up right where I started, which was really good. Next thing I went to do was to find a better cave, because that was not a very big cave. We were lucky with our spawn, and we got a bunch of caves right off the bat, and so much iron, man. It was awesome. I came across this group of 2 creepers and a pantsed zombie. It was a little bit weird, but I mean, I'm not gonna complain. It was pretty awesome. And then the ceiling caved in. It's just lots of cool stuff has happened so far already. So the reason I'm not doing this directly from the game is because some of my friends didn't want to be in the video. And so I had to edit around that, which is fine. It's all cool, but it's not the end of the world. And so I was able to get quite a few ores. I believe I got enough for full iron armor. I started collecting wood and food in order to go down in the mines and start strip mining so that I could get diamonds ASAP. Killed a bunch of animals. As you can see, this axe just chops through everything super quick, man. Then I decided to start digging straight down. Not straight down. I mean, I was doing the thing where you go 2 blocks, just to be safe. Once I finally made it to the bottom, I needed to start smelting away all my food and iron. And I got quite a bit of iron, which was very nice. Yeah, 29 pieces. And I got lots of food from all those animals. So, wasn't really having a hard time at all. And I could start strip mining as everything is smelting. Next, I was able to make full iron armor. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Man, it's pretty satisfying making a full set of armor, if you ask me. The next thing I did actually was change to a different texture pack. Minecraft has been making this new texture pack. I believe it's for 1.14, and I decided to try it out, and I like the way it looks. Yeah, I like it a lot. It's pretty cool. But next, I found a ravine, and this was awesome. It made my job a whole lot easier, and it helped me to find precious ore. I was able to find more iron and smelt it up, and that allowed me to get a iron pick and a bucket, which is life-saving a lot. It's very life-saving. It saved me more than a few times. So at this point, I was pretty set up already. I just needed to grab some water for my bucket so that I can save myself from high heights. And I had found lots of gold and stuff like that, so I would be able to make golden apples and stuff like that. I decided to start strip mining after a while, and I found diamonds. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I got super lucky with this spawn, and I got a total of 6 diamonds. The next course of action was to get myself some obsidian, and this is the way I do it personally. Is I dig out quite a bit, and then I place lava in that area so that it's contained and that nothing explodes me while I'm mining it. And then I'm able to easily do it, and you can just line it up twice. And if you do 7, then you just have to fill it up twice, and it's quick mass. But I finally finished, and it took quite a while, but I had to collect all of my iron, which was quite a bit. It's definitely enough for an anvil. I think it is. Hopefully. And then I need to start building up. At this point, this was the most terrifying experience I've had. I think I've said this twice. Maybe I have. No. So gravel fell from the ceiling. I could have suffocated It was terrifying, but I made it out to the surface, and I had to find Golden Moon, which was the other person online at the time who I was playing with. We were Skyping, but I'm just doing a recap, okay? I found an Enderman, which was really nice, and I was able to chop him up, and I got a Ender Pearl. Okay, wow, that was anticlimactic, and a pig pushed me out of the way while I was trying to get it, that was just offensive. But I found his house, which was looking snazzy, if you ask me. And I got a bed from him, and I went to sleep on the other side of a ravine. It was pretty cool because there was a ravine in between both of our houses. So my friend Golden Moon, he got to work on building a cool bridge, while I started work on my house. And yeah, he put up high expectations, and I was not going to fail the high expectations. I was going to at least meet them. I probably was not going to raise them, but I was going to meet them, definitely. And I decided to use the new textures, because I like them, to make a floor. And so I'm going to use crafting tables, because I really like the crafting tables texture for the new texture pack. And so it was very expensive. It was a lot of wood, but I think it was worth it. I like how it looked in the end. And I like how it's tiled with the stone. I just thought it looked nice. So I had to get to work mining a bunch of trees, and that took a while, but it was worth it in the end, as you can see. And I gave the rest to Golden Moon because he's cool, and he didn't take him because he's silly. Next, I was able to work on the walls, and at the time I didn't know that I was building everything off, and it was a little bit annoying to change. Yeah, as you can see here, I noticed, but when I fixed it, I actually didn't fix it properly, and it was just a pain. It didn't take too long, but it was annoying because I had to move around some half slabs, but it wasn't the end of the world. I thought I fixed it, but I was dead wrong. Finally, I was done, and it didn't really look that great, honestly. So, yeah, I do not recommend making a roof with half slabs. I mean, it was just annoying. I was able to fix it though, and I thought it looked pretty good afterwards. What I ended up doing was raising all of the half slabs up, and then I don't know. It was weird. And then I did some hanging off the edges, and I think it looked a lot nicer. And hopefully you do too. But the next thing I decided to do was add a basement to my house. And of course, being super smart Big Bird, I dug straight down. And this was not a good idea because I sort of just fell down into a cave, and I had no food at all. And there were creepers, and it was scary. And I was afraid. Okay, I was very afraid, but it wasn't the end of the world. I wasn't dead, at least. And through exploring this cave, I found 3 more diamonds, and I didn't mine them immediately because I'm crazy. But yeah, I did find 3 more diamonds, or was it 4? No, it was 4 diamonds. Yeah, 5 diamonds. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but I found 5 diamonds, so it was worth it in the end. I went back to my house, and I decided to get prepared and then go back down there. And so I had food, and I had torches, I think. Yeah, I had torches, and that was a better idea overall. Now, while I was down in the mine, I found another Enderman, and yeah, I killed him up, because, you know, you need Endermen to beat Minecraft. And when I say beat Minecraft, I mean we killed the Ender Dragon, okay? In order to kill the Ender Dragon, you need lots of Eyes of Endery, and so that's why I'm showing you killing Endermen, by the way. But the next thing I did was come home to find this. Another one of my friends had joined the server, or realm, I suppose. His name is Iron Flame, or his gamer tag is, and he named my house his house, and he gave me an eviction notice, and he stole my house basically, and I had to look in the totally legit dirt bank, and he's out for vacation forever, and so apparently he owns my house now, and that's just not right. Okay, he just stole my house. It was hilarious. I thought it was super funny, but out of a fit of anger, I took down the signs. Next thing I did was use the obsidian that I had gotten before to make a nether portal. And yeah, my friend had made one that wasn't like permanent in a area with the obsidian, but I decided to make a more permanent area across the ravine, which was pretty cool. I thought it was a pretty cool idea to have the ravine in between our houses, and it looked really good overall. The next thing I decided to do was go check out the mine thing, or like the little tunnel system that my friend made using 1.13 mechanics to get up and down really fast. And so I went down. It was looking pretty snazzy, I have to admit. And I found more diamonds. And so, that was awesome. I believe I had at this point like 19 diamonds, which is a bunch. Still not enough for full diamond armor, but I mean, it's a good amount. The next thing I did was go into the nether because I needed XP in order to enchant my stuff, and I wanted a better diamond pickaxe. And the first thing that I did to gain more XP was kill a bunch of zombie pigmen, because they horde around you and you can get a bunch of XP. But this was not a great idea because of the impending doom that you're about to see. A ghast decided to shoot me while I was on top of my safety pillar, and then I had a horde of zombie pigmen with swords chasing me. This was not good overall. I was able to eventually beat them up, and I decided to use nether quartz in order to get more XP, because nether quartz are an amazing source of XP. But I finally had 31 levels, and that was adequate enough so that I could change the enchantment for my diamond pickaxe if I didn't like it. And yeah. So I didn't really like the enchantment that I was getting for my diamond pickaxe, so I just gave myself a protection thingamabobber, and I didn't like the one for my sword, so I ended up using it on my diamond pickaxe, and I got Fortune 3, which was an amazing thing overall. But not only did I get that with it, I also got Efficiency 4 and Unbreaking 3. This is an amazing pickaxe, and next thing I did was use it to get more diamonds, to get myself diamond armor, and just for safety if I need diamonds in the future. After strip mining for what was practically like 30 minutes, I had 32 diamonds. It's an amazing pickaxe, and I had a bunch of other stuff. It probably was more than 30 minutes, but you get the gist. It's a really good pickaxe. The next thing that I did, and I did this with my friend Golden Moon also, is we went to the nether, and I found an enderman in the nether, so I decided to kill him, and I got a ender eye, and so that was pretty sweet. And what we need to do is we need to get a bunch of blaze rods in order to, I'm not sure what you do. I think you turn the pearls into eyes of ender using the blaze powder. And so that's what we did. And that didn't take too long at all, actually. That was pretty quick and easy. And after getting a bit more levels, I decided to try and get a looting sword so that I could get more pearls. And sadly, I didn't get that. I just got a sharpness 3 sword. That's literally all I got. It's not a good enchant, but it wasn't the end of the world. I decided to make myself some diamond armor at this point, put it on a cool armor stand, and just be cool overall. Next I went mining some more, because, can't get enough mining. And I found 3 emeralds all right next to each other. This is super lucky. Just finding emeralds at all is super lucky, but that was super duper lucky. And then I couldn't really find any good enchants anymore. Tried to get it. Sweeping Edge 3, and I decided to go with it. But it gave me Smite with it. Would have been better if it was Sharpness, but it wasn't too bad, I guess. Next thing me and Golden Moon did, is we decided to go find the Ender Portal. And what I did first is I put all my armor inside of his Ender chest. And this is important for the future, because I sort of died, and I sort of needed this armor. So what we did is we threw a pearl, and we followed it all the way to the end. I guess I don't know what it's called. It's not really a fortress, I suppose. I don't even know what it's called. The dungeon where the portal to the end is. And so that's just what we did. And we had to go over an ocean, which was interesting indeed. We finally found the stronghold. Now I remember its name. And it was right next to a mineshaft, so that was a pretty cool find. We were missing a total of 6 pearls, I believe, and so that wasn't too many, and we were pretty close, and now we knew where it was. And Golden Moon sort of slipped. He didn't have a lot of health, and he jumped off a 3-block high thing, and he died of fall damage. But luckily I was able to get all of his stuff back into a chest. Luckily I was there overall. And it wasn't the end of the world. The next thing that I decided to do was make a mob grinder. And so I used netherrack because you can destroy it super fast. And I started just building up like this to pass a redstone signal through in order to do some cool stuff with dispensers, and it was pretty fun while we waited to find more ender pearls. I decided to jump off of the grinder into a nearby puddle, and I sort of missed. Now, after working on the grinder for a while, I decided to go back in the nether to try my luck with some more levels, because I really wanted looting, because that would speed up the process a lot. And when I came through, I didn't see just one zombie. I saw 3 zombies. This was pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever seen something like this before. And so that was interesting. While mining some quartz with not a lot of hearts, a zombie pigman surprised me. And this zombie pigman killed me. And at the time, I had my super good pickaxe that I showed you before that had Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 3, and Fortune 3. So this was annoying. I lost all my stuff. I wasn't able to get back to it in time. But it wasn't the end of the world because I just fish farmed for like 2 days in a row. And I was able to take that diamond armor that I got before, and I was able to enchant it super good. The only thing that could have been better is if the chest plate had protection instead of the boots, but it was fine. I was also able to get a really good pickaxe again, and this one had mending also. The other one might have had mending. I'm not sure if it did, but I got a good sword also. I'm not sure if it had looting or not, but I also got a silk touch pickaxe is what I also need. But I found this. Some ignoramus, which is one of my friends who was on the server, he joined a little bit later, put trees all over my house as a prank. It was pretty annoying. But that wasn't the worst part. In the tree, on top of my house, in the trees, there was a creeper. This was terrifying. I'd spent a lot of time on this house, no joke. Even though it's tiny, I spent a lot of time on it. It was terrifying. I didn't know what to do. I spotted him. I just yeeted out of there. I was hoping that it would just jump down and I could bow him, but it was pretty scary overall. I didn't really know what to do because I did not want him blowing up my house. So I noticed that I had to change something in my settings, and so I turned off auto jump. And when I came back, there was a creeper right next to me, and Iron Flame shot him, but not in time. It wasn't in the world. It actually didn't blow up my house at all, which was awesome. But I still spent a lot of time removing those trees. So I went to the house of the person that did this to me, some ignoramus, and he had some funny signs all around his room. And his diamonds. These are mine. You steal, I blow up the sir, and then he says realm, because he corrected himself from saying server. But somebody named this the furnace, you're dead, and I thought that was hilarious. Oh my goodness, it was so funny. But what I decided to do is, me and Iron Flame, is we replaced his diamonds with blue wool, like the total savages that we are, and we placed back the sign perfectly, obviously, because, nothing but the best. I also renamed his furnace to Chegg, and I'm not 100% sure what that means, because I googled it, and it's like a company, and yeah, it was just a funny thing that he said. It was funny the way that he said it, and so I renamed his furnace that, and I put his diamonds where you would least expect that. But I also finished up, practically, on the whatever it's called, I don't know, the mob grinder. And so that was a good thing done, and it actually didn't take as much time as I thought it would, and so that was really nice. Now we were finally prepared to beat the Ender Dragon. I think there were 5 people online right now. It was me, Iron Flame, Golden Moon, and then 2 other people. Some ignoramus wasn't on because he was having computer problems, but we had to beat the Ender Dragon, so we just jumped right in. I didn't even set my spawn. It was terrifying. I just threw a pearl up there. Just in time, I threw one to Iron Flame. It was terrifying. We were all on a Skype call. It was a pretty good time. I was able to get a couple of the towers down. Golden Moon did the real damage. He had a slow falling potion, and he was able to take them out really effectively. And yeah, it wasn't that bad. Next thing you know, Iron Flame died, and so I had to just teleport him back because he didn't set his spawn, and I felt bad. We were super far away from home. He definitely wouldn't have gotten him stuff, so I just teleported him over. Minor cheat, but I think it was fine. It doesn't really matter. It didn't affect it too much. It was fun. We were close to getting the dragon down. We had beaten all the towers, or we had destroyed all the towers, and we were just waiting for him to come back down. He was super low at this point. Just swing our swords at him. It was easy. And then it was over. And we freed the end. And it was pretty awesome. And he went up in flames. And this was it. We beat Minecraft. And we started on Saturday and we ended on Friday. It was 7 days, 1 week. We did it. And we got a bunch of levels. So the next thing to do, obviously, is, well, first of all, get the dragon egg. And we have to go get, whatever they're called. End cities? I don't know. We had to go get elytras from the end cities. And so that's what we did. I was able to find one fairly quickly, actually. And so that was super useful. And I made it inside of the ship where you get the elytra. And so that was pretty awesome. And I got a bunch of good loot from this. I got an Unbreaking 3 Protection 4 chestplate, which is really good. That was awesome. And, you know, other loot. And so while I was doing this, I filled up my inventory, obviously, because I got a lot of loot. And so this was a problem because I had a full inventory. And so as you can see, I have the full inventory. You can't pick up anything when you have a full inventory unless it's one of the items you already have and you don't have a full stack of those items. So I went to go pick up the elytra, the one thing that I came for, and I didn't pick it up because I had a full inventory. Later I realized this, and this was annoying, so I had to find another one. So I kept journeying from island to island in order to try and find another place. I don't even know what they're called. End city. I was trying to find another end city. Specifically another one that had a boat in it, because that's where you get the elytra. And I couldn't find one of the places to teleport back to home either. And I threw a pearl, and I hit the side of an island. And I fell into the void, and I lost all the good stuff that I'd spent so long trying to get. This is pretty annoying, but I mean, it was a pretty fun thing to do. Right now, I'm trying to regain all of my good stuff back, all my diamond armor and stuff like that. But thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.